You can't just deposit, open your trade, place trade just like that. You don't bother to know what is the trend of the market. You don't bother to do a perfect analysis, even if it's not a perfect analysis, at least full analysis. You don't bother to know the time frame that will help the market to work. You don't care to know what is going to be the trend lines. You don't bother to know where should this market go, whether it will be uptrend in 5 minutes time or 10 minutes time or 20 minutes time or even in 1 hour time. You don't even bother to know if this market you are entering now will bring winnings to you or a total loss. So that is why sometimes when you enter your trade, you end up losing all your money, and maybe you start seeing forex trade as a scam. In this video, I'm going to give you some of the few things that will help you to understand. And this indicator is good, and please, it's working. It depends on how you want to understand it. Let me assure you of one thing. If you follow my videos, I may not be maybe making noise or trying to show you some things as if they are not real. But if you can technically look into it, you will see that I'm not just giving you indicators to get your views, but I'm giving you indicators to help you become a successful and a profitable trader. Anyone who watches my video with understanding must see one secret that has made him or her not to be able to be profitable. Do you get that? So this indicator I'm about to give you now is simple. I'm not going to waste your time. It's simple, and not just simple, but as simple as that. It's just for you to apply discipline. For you to apply discipline. It's as simple as that. And I don't normally like trading on the past, but you can't be successful in trading without doing backtests. Yes, because anything that will happen in the market in the future has already happened in the past. There is no new strategy. That's one thing you should know. There is no new movement. Every movement has happened once in life. So it may be 4 months ago, it may be 2 months ago, it may be 10 years ago. Yes, it may be 10 years ago. And since it has happened before, what will happen is that it will repeat itself again. And if this thing repeats itself again and you eventually discovered it or you have the knowledge, what do? You said this thing happened in the year 2020, so it's happening again in June or in July. So you watch everything that happened at that place, which means after 1 hour the market reversed, and as it reversed, it took 3 days in uptrend, or it took 3 days in downtrend. What does that mean? You enter a swing trend, and at that you can place your trade confidently, go to bed, travel in the next 3 days. I mean, you place your TP in a higher long trend. Maybe you should do that in a day trend or in a week trend, because you have seen a positive entry point, and at that people will say it's magic. Why some people are struggling entering and closing, entering and closing. Now listen, look at the screen as you're watching this video right away. Look at the screen. I'm dropping this thing so that you will see how possible it is for you to enter your trade, not just entering trade, but closing with huge profit. This indicator, I'm giving you this indicator perfectly from 1 minute time frame. That is where you should be looking at for 1 minute time frame. When you have your 1 minute time frame, you will Skype like 15 to 20 candles. Please remember the GDFS rules. Always check your higher time frame to see the next candle that opened and the candle that just opened already. How, whether it is closing up or the candle is still retracing. You know what I mean now? So if the candle just spiked and it's retracing, you should be careful, because what pushed the candle down as a spike can also push it more. And if the candle just started spiking, it's possible that that spiked candle can also spike more. So you should be very, very careful to see when candle just open strongly for a retracement. All right, so look at the small line in the middle here. Look at this thing that just happened here. Look at it carefully and look at what happened here. Please watch carefully. What you are seeing on the screen is the alligator, and every of my students I'm mentoring should know that GDFS is a type of person who can never joke with moving averages. So this is my 200 moving average. Now listen to me. These averages you are seeing, the alligators and the 200 moving average that you are seeing, the one in my window one is envelopes. So once you can see these things here, it simply means that I am using my moving 200 moving average, which is this one. I'm using this my 200 moving average as a sign to identify my trend. As a sign to identify my trend. This is 200 moving average exponential. So I'm using it to identify my trend. How? Anytime I see a total cross, anytime I confirm a clear trend that this thing has crossed over, you see, it has crossed over the 200. I allowed it to give me like extra 5-10 candles ahead on, I allowed it to enter in this form. Now it gives me a confirmation that this thing will go far. Take that from me. So but when the market is below, like this, it gives me another confirmation. And you watch this place, it gives me another confirmation that I have things to enjoy as a spike. Get it? It's simple. It depends on how you, because sometimes people will force the market to respond to their own understanding or analysis. No, things are not done that way. See, let me explain myself again. If you, in short, just take this simple thing I'm showing you now. You have few things to look out for. Now listen. Check this place now. Look at what happened here. Do you see that? But look at this place. Look at this place and look at this place now. The market touched, look at this place. The market touched here. And once that market reached at that place, where should you look out for? Look at the screen here. Look at my window one. The white one has touched the 90 levels. So instead of you to enter trade because it has touched 90 levels, you should wait for a first spike. And that first spike, drop this thing around this, the spike took that into 200 levels. You will not still enter at that point, because that it touched does not mean that it will continue. But what happened is that you have to allow it to give you a second move. So once the thing happened at that spot, don't enter your trade immediately. Allow it to go. Then the next move took place from here and spiked in again. At that point, it has tested the momentum and it is showing that the market will continue. Then you are free to enter your trade. If you enter your trade, you spiked to this level. Once the thing crossed 70, once the thing crossed 70 levels, which is this one here, once the thing crossed 70 levels, your eye should be on this thing. Then it will not be easy for the market to retrace immediately when it has crossed 70. I'll backtest and you see what I'm saying. It will not be easy until it enters 30 to 10. Yes, until the thing enters 30 to 10. At that spot, you can say that the market is now trying to retrace to uptrend where it's coming from. And this strategy is working for this strategy. You can use it. You can use it on crash 500 boom 1000, crash 1000, any of these indices, you are free to use it. Volatility, even step index, jump, and whatever, you can use all of them. So please, this strategy is easy for you to use. Now you can ask me a question: what is the decision of the market from this analysis? Now let's go to 1 hour time frame. If you go to 1 hour time frame, you will see that everything that you are enjoying is as a result of this breakout. And if you watch my last video, the VIP golden strategy, if you watch it, you will see that you will discover something that I always told us, that anytime you see such a consolidation, you should leave the market entirely, but you have to place your right angle triangle on it. How do I mean? You have to place your right angle triangle, something like this, to ascertain the support and resistance zone. So anytime you see a perfect breakout on the support and resistance zone, at that point, you are free to enter your trade. If the market breaks down, if the market manages to break down from this angle, you are free to enter for your spike. This is crash. But if it is on boom, you enter for scalping. But if the market manages to break out from this place, you have to enter for scalping. Like what you are seeing here now, this move you are seeing is the result you are seeing on your lower time frame. And by so doing, you have enjoyed almost everything you labored for. Look at this thing. The thing crossed from 200 moving average in window 1. Let's do a little analysis, though it should be for my students, but let's do a little analysis. The thing crossed this place and it took off. Get it? Now let's go to, all right, okay, get that first. And the thing touched this level. It touched this place. And mind you that when using alligator, that you should know that the green line should be, anytime you see a green line above all these things, you should know that the market is positioning itself for a Skype. And if the green now later turn back and all this white and gold is on top, which means the market has reversed fully for a spike. Get these few knowledges. It's very simple. Try this thing and see how simple it is. Now the levels, the zoom levels is level 2. Level 2. This is the final zoom level. Just take it at 1. Do you get that? Just take it at 1. You can manage this one too, but don't make it to be big. If you make it to be big like this, you will be confused. You'll be confused. You see it? It will confuse you. So if you do it like this, it will help you to see the right position of the trend, so that you will not go and see a trade that has not touched 10. Maybe when you zoom it out, it will now show you that the thing is in 10 when it has not touched 10 levels. You get that? So please always be careful. Always be careful. My name is GDFS, and I wish that everybody who find themselves in forex trading and for one reason or the other you come across my YouTube channel will one day smile. That is my desire. And let me go straight and give you the indicators. Remember that indicators can work when you have the right knowledge. Indicators can work when you have the right knowledge. There is no magic in forex trading. Making money in forex trading is not a wish, it's a knowledge. So if you don't have the right knowledge, please look for one. Doctors are not doctors because they wish for it. Doctors are doctors because they give themselves to the job, and today they can operate on people and they can do the needful. So that is how forex is. I want to use this opportunity to thank my subscribers, my new subscribers, my viewers all over the world, my students all over the world, those who have started making it and those who are yet to make it. Please don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Forex is a long journey that can take you some months or days for you to make it. And if you still need the mentorship, please check on my description and please make sure you subscribe. If that button you are seeing there is still red, please subscribe it. Your subscription gives us encouragement and also stand on our side, because people are using my name. People are using my name to do some things. Some will use my name to open a Telegram account. I don't have a group of VIPs. I take people from their list. Then when we have training, I'll bring some of them together. I have like 35 students around the world who are serious. I have like 35 presently, 35. Then the people in the lower class that just added few days ago are like 8. So those 35 old students and the new ones, if you bring them together, they should be around 43 together altogether, minus those who have maybe, I would like to say that they have graduated, who are now boss of their own. There are many. So please, I want to encourage you to look out for a mentor. Even if it is not GDFS, look out for a mentor who will be sincere to you and who will help you. Remember, it's not free. Business is not free. Okay? So watch this video to the end and watch my other videos in case you are confused. Watch my other videos. It will also help you to get what you want. GDFS is here for you. Thank you and remain profitable. Keep winning. Keep winning.